All right, buckle up, everybody, because today we're diving deep, and I do mean deep, into a topic that, well, let's be honest, can make or break even the strongest relationships. How to talk about money with your partner.
You said it. It's one of those things, right?
Yeah.
Everybody's got to deal with it. But nobody really wants to talk about it, especially not with the person they, share a bed with.
It's like that elephant in the room, the money elephant.
Exactly.
All right.
And sometimes that elephant, well, he's got some expensive taste.
Oh, tell me about it. But your research, it gives us some serious tools to, let's say, tame this financial beast.
Absolutely. This isn't just about dollars and cents. It's about open communication, understanding, and finding a system that keeps everybody, well, happy.
Music to my ears. Now, you've packed a lot into your research here, from scheduling regular money dates to aligning on long-term goals. So where do we even start?
Well, first things first, we've got to acknowledge something kind of crucial here.
Hmm.
Most couples, they only talk about finances when something's already gone wrong.
Oh, 100%. The dreaded credit card bill arrives, the car starts making that funny noise, suddenly it's DEFCON 1.
Exactly. And nobody makes good decisions under that kind of pressure, right? That's why I love this whole concept of money dates.
Money dates. Okay, I'll admit, when I first read that, I thought, ugh, more scheduling. But you make a compelling case.
Right. Think of it less like a dreaded chore and more like, say, a relationship check-in.
Mm-hmm.
You don't wait for a huge fight to have a heart-to-heart, do you?
Touche. So we're talking candlelight, Barry White, and spreadsheets.
Well, maybe skip Barry White, but you get the idea. It's about creating a safe, neutral space to chat about finances regularly. Set a time, maybe once a month, even just for 15, 20 minutes. Review your budget, discuss any upcoming expenses, or, and this is crucial, celebrate your wins.
Okay, celebrating wins, I like that. It's easy to get bogged down in the negatives, but we've got to acknowledge the positive, too.
Exactly. Positive reinforcement, my friend.
Ex-
It's amazing how much smoother these conversations go when you're not, coming at it from a place of stress or blame.
Now, speaking of coming at it, one thing that really stood out in your research was this idea of financial transparency. And it's not just about, like, hiding a secret stash of cash under the mattress.
Right. It's about those little things, too. That impulse buy you conveniently forgot to mention. Or, I don't know, maybe you downplayed that bonus you got at work. These little secrets, they can really chip away at the foundation of trust in a relationship.
It's like, if you're not honest about this, what else are you not being honest about, kind of thing, right?
Exactly. It erodes that sense of being on the same team, working towards shared goals. Transparency builds that foundation of trust, which, let's be honest, is pretty essential for, well, life in general, wouldn't you say?
100%. So we're being proactive, we're being transparent. Are you sensing a theme here? It feels like we're heading straight for budgeting.
Ah, yes. The dreaded B word. But listen, I get it. For a lot of people, budget sounds about as fun as, I don't know, a root canal, right?
Tell me about it. Images of scrimping and saving, clipping coupons.
Right. But what if we reframe it? Budgeting, when done right, isn't about restriction. It's about empowerment. It's about taking control of your finances so you can actually achieve your dreams together.
Okay, I'm listening. So how do we ditch the budgeting as punishment mindset and actually make it work for us?
Well, first off, ditch the one-size-fits-all approach. Your research highlights some fantastic methods, like the 50-30-20 rules, zero-based budgeting. The key is finding what clicks for you and your partner.
So it's about customization, not a straitjacket, but a tailored suit.
Precisely. And this is where, going back to those money dates, you can sit down together, figure out your priorities, your goals.
Right. Speaking of goals, that's another major point you emphasize. Why is it so important for couples to be aligned on those big picture financial aspirations?
Because if you're not rowing in the same direction, you're going to end up going in circles, right? I mean, imagine this. One partner is laser focused on retiring early, while the other's dreaming of opening a little bakery someday.
Recipe for disaster.
Oh, you bet. Resentment builds, arguments start brewing, and suddenly that picture-perfect future feels more like a financial battlefield.
So how do we get on the same page?
It starts with those honest, open conversations. What are your individual dreams? What are your shared aspirations? Then you can start mapping out a financial roadmap that gets you both where you want to be.
Makes sense. But let's be real. Even when you're aligned on the big stuff, those pesky little differences can still trip you up. Am I right? I'm talking about those everyday spending habits.
Oh, absolutely. You know the classic scenario? One partner thinks treat yourself means a fancy coffee. The other thinks it means a weekend getaway to Vegas.
Over there.
Right. And this is where understanding those individual money personalities comes into play. Are you a spender or a saver? A planner or more impulsive?
So self-awareness is key.
100%. And once you're aware of your own tendencies and your partners, you can start to navigate those differences with a little more grace, shall we say.
Grace under financial fire. Love it. So, as we wrap up this incredibly insightful deep dive, what's the one big takeaway you want our listeners to walk away with today?
That it's not about never disagreeing about money. It's about learning to disagree, well, respectfully, constructively, and as a team.
Couldn't have said it better myself. Remember, everyone, it's not you against the money or even you against each other. It's you and your partner, hand in hand, tackling this thing called finance together.